Alright guys, Big Rich here, Ohio Fish Rescue.
Of course you got your main man Josh, but today we're here. I'm catching out these Frontosa because we've got LRB right behind you, and he brought a bunch of plants to turn this 290 cube into a biotope. Now the plants might not be strictly a part of the biotope, but it is going to stimulate the biotope. So it's going to be driftwood, sand, and plants with the puffer. The Frontosa are coming out, so stick around and check this out.
Because we made a mistake putting them in there. They rearranged the sand, they dig, they won't deal with the plants, so now we're going all guppies. And I didn't want to do guppies because Corey from Aquarium Co-op has guppies in it with his puffer. We were trying to be a little different. But in this situation now, we're going to have to do it. Hey, Pittsburgh. He just sits there and presses his lips against the rods. There goes one of the Frontosas. That's two so far. Lucas, do you want this water level down?
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Okay.
I tried, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Can't do what? Oh, he's a nice looking one. Look at that. It's pretty colored and everything. You don't want to go in that net. Josh, you just got outsmarted by a fish.
Those guys are all doing great. So today I had Ohio Fish Rescue here with.
We're videoing you while you're videoing us.
Big Rich and Josh.
How you doing?
Josh is actually trying to catch the Frontosa out of the tank. This is Pittsburgh. These are
Okay, we got him up here. He's getting started.
Can we shut this off?
We can if you need. It's going to be hard though.
I'll just look at it.
Oh no, Josh, can you turn the valve off to the FX5 so it stops running the water? So anyways, Lucas is getting ready to start putting in live plants. Get rid of these fake looking ugly things out of here. Put in real plants.
There we go.
We're underway. Okay, so Lucas changed his mind. Now he's getting in to do this scape. And then we had Jay Wilson stop by.
Big Rich!
And we're going to get this thing scaped out now with plants and make it look good. And by we, I mean Lucas. Pittsburgh's like, what's going on?
We're going to have to put some road lights on here instead of these LEDs.
Now, if you guys can look, can you put that on Pittsburgh? And have Lucas's foot in the background? That's for size comparison, guys.
You guys think these fish don't look all too big in the videos, but this puffer, when we got him probably, what was that, a year and a half ago? Maybe a year ago?
Yeah, something like that.
He came in measuring at 26.5 inches long. That's on a tape measure. There's Lucas's foot right next to Pittsburgh.
Hang on 1 second. Lucas, if you can, put your hand down by Pittsburgh for a size comparison. On the other side now. There you go.
There you go. Look, he's getting his coloring all back, that golden sheen to
I like
it.
how his tail's now spreading out all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how we're going here. Oh yeah, you got that all planted out. You're gonna do that and then put the rocks in over them or something?
Yeah.
Okay, driftwood? Okay.
Yeah, we'll kind of make a little pile of driftwood.
because it was a smaller tank for Pittsburgh. We were trying to keep everything off to the one corner, so these two sides and the whole center was open to them. That was our thinking.
All right. Yes.
Okay, Lucas has finished up. Josh is putting some more driftwood in there. Maybe taking some out, I don't know. Don't really like that piece, Josh. Look at all these plants Lucas brought though. Look at all live plants. This here, what did he say this plant was? And how much is that plant?
The whole bunch is between $300 and $500.
Between $300 and $500 in plants. You've got this guy here. You've got this here, which he said was a super rare plant. Go ahead.
That one in the middle is the one I'm talking about.
And then all this back here. He said this will all fill in and grow in real quick. And then he put a bunch of out, like this one right here. And then this one here. He's got two more there and there. No, you just put that on top of little plants. You should just take that wood out completely, put the plant on the next wood back. You already take the plant off? Oh, here you go. Put it into that wood back there. Just like he did, into a crack of the wood. Right up front. Hi, Pittsburgh. What's up, buddy? Everybody says your teeth are too big. I feed you clams all the time. That's what they're seeing when you hit the glass and your lips go back. It brings your teeth out. He definitely holds his tail open a lot more now, Josh. I like that. That just looks nice. We got to find a nice background to put on there. All right, Tracy. Oh, we took all the frontosas out, and I told you guys that. We're going to load this up with all guppies now. Hated to do it, you know, but the frontosa couldn't be in there with the plants. They just rearrange the sand however they want. Oh, there's more plants over here. More plants there, all the way up past the corner there. Oh, look at all them up there. And, you know, we couldn't have them in there doing this. So the only other small fish we got are the guppies. And, you know, not trying to copy Corey and take his, you know, beautiful aquarium away, but, you know, it's something we have to do now because we don't have any other small fish that can go in with them. Something that won't bother the sand and the plants. And guppy seems like the only thing. So this is the start of our biotope. But it's not actual fish from where Pittsburgh's from. The guppies aren't. Look at his big old tail. Tracy, put your hand up there. On the side over here. He's a big boy. Hi, Pittsburgh. He's so pretty. All right, we're going to grab all the guppies now and start putting them in. Okay, here we go. Our first batch of guppies are in there. Look at the little guys. They're like, oh my God, look at the size of this guy. I gotta thank Lucas Brents. These plants are just amazing. He's such a good guy. Oh, here comes Tracy with more. Oh, there they go. Them guppies going to have a nice home now with live plants. Look at all those. We've got about 300 guppies we're putting in there. Now, for all you guys that say this is a downgrade, I wouldn't have moved Pittsburgh. I was fine with where he was. You all complained and said that he was stressed out because there were so many fish in there. That's fine. We moved him over to here. This is what we happen to have, a 300-gallon cube. He's in there by himself instead of a 1,000-gallon in with all these other big fish. So now he's got his own tank. As we get bigger, which we will upgrade him. So don't worry about that. Don't give me the end result of, oh, this is not big enough for him. He's going to get 30 inches. As we get bigger, he'll get bigger. He's already big. He's a big boy. He's like 26 inches. But, you know, in this tank, he's got all the freedom to move wherever he wants. And all he's in with is guppies and live plants. And he's the star. When you walk into the rescue, this is what you see. He's the first fish you actually see. Well, can't say that because you got this 2,200-gallon here. You walk past. You got these 455s here. Here comes Tracy with the guppies. You got this 1,000 we haven't set up yet, or 2,000, and then you've got this 1,000 we haven't set up yet, and you got the 700, the 550, and then Pittsburgh's tank. But I think it looks great with the live plants and the guppies. They're going to give it some background movement. I mean, look at all these guys. And there's some beautiful little guppies in there. And I'm going to go to Lucas's place. He keeps giving me things. And I told him to charge me, and he won't. He won't tell me a price. So I'm going to go to his place, and I'm going to pick out some of his prize guppies for sale, and I'm going to pay the price that's on the tank. And, you know, because you support your friends by buying from them, not getting free stuff all the time. You know, he's a hell of a nice guy, and he gives me stuff, and I appreciate that, and I'll give him whatever. But he's going to take some money from me somehow. So, now, you know, you're going to have all these guppies, and they're going to keep having babies, and, you know, it's going to be a nice little ecosystem for Pittsburgh. Once some plants start growing and taking off and spreading, it'll be very nice. Now, since we set this tank up, we actually just got another tank. Here comes Josh with some more guppies.
You can't talk about that, sorry.
Can't talk about it yet? All right, guys, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you about it. That was a teaser. I'm so sorry. But what I meant by that is we keep getting bigger tanks and upgrading our smaller ones. So look how beautiful this guy is. Look at that. I like all fish. Oh, look, there's newborns in there. Now, once we feed them with clams tonight, there's going to be clamshells all over the floor. We're going to leave them in there and just let them build up. And the guppies will clean up any debris. But no fish here ever suffers. So if you guys have worry, what you got to do is have faith in us. Have faith. We always upgrade and get bigger. So right now, he went from 1,000 to a 300, but he's in the 300 basically by himself. Them guppies ain't in his way at all. And, you know, this is his area, and he'll get all the clams, and no one have to fight for any of the food. Nobody will steal the clams. And, you know, he's fine. As we get bigger, he'll go into bigger. Let me go from the other side. See how much room he got? He's just a little fish in a big pond. You can see he's displaying his colors more. His tail's always out there. It ain't clamped fins no more. He's not stressed by the other fish swimming around him. Because you got, I have to admit, in that tank, there it is there that he come from, there was a lot of fish movement. So I can see where the stress was making him freak out a little bit with all this movement and all these big fish. And he used to just sit there. Now he's up and about and out, and he seems like he's much happier. He don't just sit there no more. And he does have plenty of room yet. I like the way all of his fins work in unison. What's up, buddy? Now when this clears up, we're going to give you a feeding video of Pittsburgh eating the clams. But you see all the action now in the plants with the guppies? I like that. There's movement all over. It's a nice little tank. Well, what'd I say? 300 gallons is a little tank. It's a nice tank. Okay, guys, it's the next day. Look how it cleared up. Look how pretty that came out. Pretty. How you like your new home, buddy? Look how nice that is. Once we get the background on there, it's a planted background, it'll look nice. And we make the canopy. We're going to start on that today, but this is the end result of today's video. Pittsburgh in with his new guys, and all them little fish don't bother him a bit. He just acts like they're not even there. Oh, do you have any clams right now we can feed them? Are you ending the video? Okay. Well, the feeding video will be on the next one. We've had a real busy weekend, and we ran out of fish food, and there's been so many people coming here from the OCA that we're trying to feed the fish while people are here, and we've ran out of food left and right. So today's Monday, the weekend's over with. It was a long weekend, it was a great show, and we had so many people come by here. That was awesome. Loved all you guys, and I think Tracy has something to say to you. What do you have to say, Tracy?
Well, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
There you
and
go.
Hit that notification bell. And don't forget to stay fishing, my friends.
You're getting so good at it.